Hi, I'm Bella Love, and I am bringing you November horoscopes on behalf of avidadvice.com. And we are looking at Gemini. Gemini. What are you doing this month? My goodness, you guys are all over the place. I mean, a lot of you are really going to be literally all over the place. I feel a lot of travel coming up for Geminis this month. So that is something to look forward to for you. Some of it may be business related. A lot of it is due to visiting family for holidays and things like that. But I do feel Geminis kind of like being all over the place. Also, Geminis, for my single Geminis, and for those of you who are kind of on like a sideline relationship that you're not sure if you still want to move it forwards, I feel there being a lot of back and forth in your head when it comes to relationships. Do I want to settle down or do I want to be single? Do I want it to be this person or should I wait and try to find somebody else? So I can't say 100% that you come to the conclusion this month. If you don't by the end of the month, then you do at the very beginning of December. Okay, but don't feel that you have to be in a rush to make a decision. Live in the moment, enjoy it, and see how you feel. Because when you sit there and you try to force yourself to come to a conclusion, it makes it all the more harder and less possible to do it, if that makes sense. Now, something else that's coming in very strongly for my Geminis is career. You guys have a lot of focus on changing careers. So if you've been doing the same thing for a very long time and you've been really thinking of branching out and trying something new, I feel like that is going to be something that Geminis are attempting to do, whether it means putting applications out there and resumes out, or even looking into like extra training and schooling so that you can take on this new career path that you've decided that you want to embark on. But that's definitely something coming up for you guys. Now, as far as my coupled up Geminis, like I mentioned earlier, some of you may be kind of in this back and forth situation with somebody where neither one of you is really pushing for things to go forwards, but neither one of you is leaving either, if that makes sense. It's like afraid to let go because you're worried that you'll make the wrong choice if you do and regret it later. But also because you don't feel like this is something that works for you anymore. You're not putting a lot of energy and effort into fixing it either. If you really feel like it's run its course, just say goodbye. There's no reason to drag anything out because you're only holding yourself back from finding what you are looking for. Now, for my Gemini friends who are not in that situation and are like in a full-on relationship, just be mindful that there may be like some little minor disagreements towards the end of the month. I feel that being more brought on because we'll be in Mercury retrograde and there's a lot of misunderstandings. So you may have heard your partner say something completely different when really they meant to go pass them the milk, and it could turn into a fight. You know, just try to kind of like think twice, speak once this month, and that will help things. But overall, I mean, it's not really going to be like a disaster or anything. As far as my single Geminis go, I do feel the third Saturday of the month and the 23rd is coming through. They may be the same date. I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't have the calendar memorized right now. But those two dates are coming through as being very auspicious for meeting somebody new. I feel like there's almost like this little bit of luck that surrounds you at that point. So if you are looking to go on a first date with somebody, think about scheduling it for them. And as far as everything else goes, I feel like you guys are pretty good, Gemini. So I hope that you have an excellent month. If you would like a personal private reading with either myself, Bella Love, or any of the other amazing, accurate, tested, background checked readers on our site, go to avidadvice.com, sign up, get your new member account, and speak to any of the amazing psychic masterminds on the site on avidadvice.com. Thank you so much for tuning in and have a great November.